In addition to mail, Baltimore postman delivered marijuana on his route. Baltimore man pleaded guilty Monday to his role in a drug-dealing operation that involved paying a U.S. Postal Service driver in drugs and cash in exchange for delivering over 100 kilograms of marijuana while on his mail route in Baltimore. Michael Gray faces up to 20 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to conspiracy to distribute marijuana in U.S. District Court in Baltimore. According to court documents, Gray worked with Postal Service driver William McRae, who pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute over 100 kilograms, about 220 pounds of marijuana in March. He faces up to. An attorney for McRae declined to comment. Calls for comment. According to McRae's plea agreement, Gray and another unnamed co-conspirator paid McRae in cash and marijuana to deliver kilograms of the drug on his mail route in Baltimore between November 2017 and November 2018. Gray and the co-conspirator would contact McRae the days they planned to mail marijuana to Maryland from California, and tell him where to deliver the packages at different locations on Hollins, Calhoun, and West Lombard Streets, the plea agreement shows. The investigators found over. Prosecutors wrote that the packages would be delivered on days that lined up with McRae's route and that he would mark the packages containing the drugs as delivered, even when federal investigators observed him not making the deliveries. Investigators spent nearly a year building a case against McRae and his co-conspirators. Prosecutors wrote each. Investigators continued to follow McRae's route for a year, the complaint reads, before officers saw Gray pull up behind McRae's Postal Service vehicle on November 20, 2018. Prosecutors wrote they detained Gray and seized 2 kilograms, or about 41/2 pounds, of marijuana from his vehicle. The case highlights how federal prosecutors continue to target marijuana dealers even as a growing number of states are moving toward allowing marijuana for recreational use and retail sales. In Maryland, Baltimore City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby announced earlier in January that her office would stop prosecuting marijuana possession cases, regardless of the quantity or person's criminal history. However, her policy has no effect on federal cases. McRae is set to be sentenced July 15. Gray will be sent. Visit the Baltimore Sun @
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.